Okay, hi again. In this tutorial I want to show you how to add a turn effect to the plates you're having. So to show this I'm going to make a small animation. I double click in here and import a picture. I'm going to put it into the put source composition. I'm scaling it till it fits the frame. Then I'm going to set the mask for the background. Something like this. I'm going to the animation window. I'm setting the length of the animation for 2 seconds. I'm adjusting the work area. Then I move on to change the layer size. Something like this. And I'm going to animate the expansion of the off target. So we fly into the picture. I'm going to disable the visual head mode. Hit 0 for a render preview. So this is where we're going to add our plates to. I'm importing 2 balloons. And placing them on our layers. Maybe one at layer number 2. I'll make it a little bigger and place it here. And then maybe one at layer 4. And we're gonna place it, make it a little smaller, we're gonna place it here. Okay, now we have 2 balloons inside our scenery. Now we want to add a turn effect to the balloons. To do this, we have to select the layer and also the composition in which the layer is. So this one is in 1084. So we select both layer and the composition, and then we click on Create Turn for Plates. And there it is, creating the turns, and as we can see we already have the turn effect. But let me do this for the other one as well. Select the layer, select the composition, and click Create Turn. There it is. And here we got the turn picker. Let me show you what controls you have over the turn picker. So just click on the crosshair, the turn picker is the upper one. Click on the effect controls, and here we got all kind of sliders and controls. So the first one is the global turn effectiveness. When we go to the main composition, we can turn every turnable plate and object simultaneously. But maybe we don't want this to turn that much, so we go into the composition and say, oh, this should be like turned just a little bit by the global turn picker. We go back to the animation and we see now the white one turns just very little. That's what this picker is for. And this slider, that's what this slider is for. Then we have the edge depth and the choker. The choker, here it says, more for bold objects, less for fine. If you want to have, like the basket down here, move as well, you have to go for a less choker, very few, and also not so much of edge depth, and it's a very small basket, that's why we have to go very down with the choker, and at some time now it starts moving as well. It really depends on the plate you're having. You should always play with edge depth and choker to see what's the best result, what you want for the object. And then we have then you have the possibility to turn the effect on and off if you don't want it. And we have the invert global turn. So if we hit this, having that turned on, the balloon goes into the opposite direction of the global crosshair. So this might be handy if, like in this example, we're flying inside the scenery and we want the left balloon to turn towards the left and the right balloon turn towards the right. So we could just animate this crosshair and this global turn picker, press P for position, hit the keyframe, go back in time and move it. Something like this. Maybe we have it first start at this position and now we're flying inside and the balloons turn outwards. Let's have a render preview. The turn effect is not always that much visible, but it gives the impression that the balloons are more have volume, that they are round. So I usually wouldn't do too much, but if of course you can also animate the individual control as well. Just press P for position and you can animate the position and turn from right to left to right to left, and yeah, you're gonna see this here as well. Okay, yeah, these are the controls that come with the turn plate.